you need that guts. I said, okay, let me start. And that's how it started in a rented house.
So Montessori wasn't common then. So what is Montessori system?
Education has become today like a premium coffee.
Every teacher is a special educator. That means you take care of every child to the last child in your class. And I gave it the name of my mother, Sophia Navigation Company, and the name of the boat is Kohua Bon.
Hello and welcome to the second innings, Stronger Than Before, a space where we celebrate women. We dive into real story where every story reminds us that there is always another beautiful chance waiting for us to begin.
There are educators who teach and there are those who transform the way generations learn. Today, our guest is one such personality, Mrs. Nellie Ahmed, the founder of Maria's Public School and Maria's House of Children and the first Montessori trained educator. She began her journey with just 2 teachers, 2 women, 1 rented space and a dream.
From cane craft to handloom and to owning this Assam's most premium river cruise sailing on the mighty Brahmaputra, Kohua Bon. Ma'am, on the onset we would like to congratulate and compliment you for this beautiful setting of this Kohua Bon. It's beautiful, it's breathtaking, and it has already set the mood for today.
Thank you so much, and thank you for coming here and gracing my boat. It's a pleasure to have you all here.
Ma'am, you were the first one to come up with this Montessori idea in the Northeast when no one knew about it. You dreamt it before the time, I would say, when no one thought about it. What pulled you towards this and why Montessori?
Very interesting question, I must say, because well, after being a trained teacher, I had my skills around me. I went around a few schools to work and I found that they were not following the way it should be followed for pre-primary children. Leave aside only primary. So that was a little disheartening for me, and then of course I thought, why don't I open my own? And again, it's the family backup, my friends and family friends who had said, no Nellie, take my child. And I said, oh, I cannot. But you know, you need that guts. I said, okay, let me start. And that's how it started in a rented house.
I must tell you, both my kids have been proud student of your school and today I have their photos.
How lovely. I can imagine, my goodness me, it's giving me goosebumps, you know.
These are memories of school, you know, class group A and LKG.
See, just imagine, and I can jolly well imagine how, you know, emotional I get when I see these little ones at that time. And today they are young boys and girls outside. They are married men and women, and their kids are in my school.
Yes.
But today when you tell me this, the bonding is even more.
This is the impact.
So
now you can imagine, this is your impact.
Right. Thank you. And you know, this is where we feel that being a trained teacher, you have to do justice to these little ones.
Yeah.
And that is what I have felt, that, you know, give it back to society.
So Montessori wasn't common then. So what is Montessori system?
The Montessori system is the system of education that was brought about by Dr. Maria Montessori, who was a pediatrician. And she works both with normal as well as physically disabled children. And she developed some toys and she used them for both these. First she used it for actually very special children, and she found they were both useful for the normal and the underprivileged, I mean the very special children. And this was a success story. I was very fortunate to have attended the Montessori training course in Kolkata, although I didn't want to get into education sector. I wanted to, I wanted to go into airlines, and I did my Pan Am course also. So I wanted to travel, fancy things.
Were people open to the idea of Montessori?
Yes. Yeah, so they were not open, they didn't know what it was, because I actually did my training and then I joined a school in Calcutta called the Mongrey City Montessori. You won't believe that school till today is one of the popular schools. So that's a very known pre-primary school. So I took my training and I worked there. And believe me, that school has taught me how to be a good teacher and be with the kids and how to train them and be with them. So that was really hands-on, literally hands-on. And Montessori system is experiential learning.
Maria Montessori, House of Children. What is House of Children?
You know why? That's an interesting question, because nobody asks this. We tell parents it's house because it's an extension of the home to the school. So school is a very formal term, whereas house means you are moving from your mother's lap to another teacher's lap. Yeah, another house. So that's why we call it, it's very personal, it's very emotional for us to call it the House of Children. And the teachers are not called teachers there. At that time, the teachers were called as auntie. But Montessori system is so hands-on that children learn by doing. And that is why it became very popular. The children were not into rote learning and reproducing in written books. They were actually learning through concepts.
So ma'am, this question makes me ask you, there are so different boards in today. There is CBSE, there is ICSE, there is SABA, there is Cambridge. Now it's Cambridge board, IB board. How to choose the board? Is board important or the school important?
My daughter went to IB school and I knew that I had to send her. I wanted her to go abroad, get further training, and that's how IB does. It's very research oriented right from the beginning. CBSE is a national board, and I chose that because it should be bringing in uniformity for all levels of students and for all levels of learning all over the country. Well, coming to the boards, it depends on parents, which board you would like and what is your futuristic vision for your child. Very important. And today's day, if you ask me, in this 21st century, through research we have seen, a lot of parents are opting for Cambridge or IB because it's very research oriented and the future prospects are good. But a lot of our Indian parents, they want also CBSE because you can touch the professional courses. Whereas IB, ICSE and even IGSE, all these boards, Cambridge, help you to secure good universities abroad. And that portfolio gives you the gateway to the foreign universities. Although we cannot say too much because Indian universities are coming up very well. We are proud of our universities here. Yeah.
There is a talk about removing the class 10 boards. So what do you think about this? Students will pressure kumi jabo? Are we losing a very important milestone?
I don't think you should remove, because children are used to studying. A little bit of pressure on them, I think it is more competitive for them. I feel, that's my personal say, that class 10 boards must be there.
It prepares the students for the competitive exam.
Yeah, because that is where they will know how much more do I do and how much more should I go.
It's a checkpoint and students learn to handle pressure.
Yeah, because you have to understand children. They have many different issues. Too much pressure from peers and from parents and teachers, it's a little mind-boggling for them.
Vocational education will be at par with traditional education.
Skill India is moving more towards children being skilled in schools. So the skilling subjects have been introduced, and vocational courses they will be taking later when the already skill sets have already come into being. And I must tell you with this, when you talk of vocational and skilling for school children, we have had 1 million founders in the school, and Maria's Public School has been the flagship school for entire Northeast.
Wow.
And this is leading them the way for Startup India to reach the Viksit Bharat, and also they are being startup on their own, coming up with their own companies. You'll be amazed to see. This is called the 1 million founders. So we have groomed about 189 students, maybe a little more. And this is a Swedish Delhi-based company who comes and does for us in making the mindset for children to go towards business, how to do projects, which business to choose, how to go about in the market, whether they can compete in the later level.
Startups are the new thing.
Yeah, it is, and they better think now, because that's when skilling comes in.
Yeah.
Skills pay bills.
True. See, when you can talk of skills, if I wasn't a Montessori trained teacher, I wouldn't have had the courage to go and open one.
Yes.
That is where I feel skills are important.
You think we have equated education with grades, marks, metrics. So what is your take on that?
It is, I think the marks have become more status conscious for universities, because they have kept a very high benchmark, especially Delhi University. Even now some of the other universities have kept it very high. So therefore children are aiming only for good marks, and parents are pushing them to that. But if it is a skill based learning, or they want to have their own startup, then you need your skills. So then marks, I think, takes a back seat.
Ma'am, the pressure is like, it's a pressure cooker, I would say.
Yes,
Either
yeah.
you want to study in India or you want to go abroad. Marks are, ultimately we need marks
Yeah,
for everything.
Marks are important, but not the whole story.
So for this I would like to ask you, in today's world, there's so much of hustle bustle, so much of pressure. Each child is competing with the entire world. How do they get this happiness which you're talking about?
Firstly, you've got to respect them. You've got to understand the child and give them activities to keep a freedom in school, to make them explore and realize that I'm doing what I want to do. That creativity will come up, and giving that freedom itself is happiness for them. And that's what I insist, even teachers. I said, be happy, whatever it is. If you're not happy, it'll roll down to the kids.
And that must be your happiness quotient.
Yes. I need to be also free and happy now, to be bringing back the good vibes for them. Yeah, that's one. And when the school was very little, maybe when your son and daughter were there, then it was, one of those rented houses. So this child went and told his father, Mummy, usko father ne mother ko koi se, please tell Nellie auntie to keep the gate open on Sunday. Why the school is closed
On Sunday.
He wants to come to school. So that's the kind of freedom we give to the child. Secondly, you have to trust, because that's what Dr. Maria Montessori says. Trust respect the child, and the child will respect you.
Ma'am, since you were talking about inclusive education just now, it has become the buzzword today. At least people know what is inclusive education. But when you started, no one knew about it. What is inclusive education? So, what made you think about it? What made you think it is not an option, but it is a necessity?
Well, I started the school with a child like that. And Maria Montessori, Dr. Maria Montessori program, her whole scientific program is based on these children. And then it went to normal children. Yeah.
Intent was always towards inclusive education initially.
And from then on till today, if you come to my school, you'll see these special children.
You were ahead of your time, huh?
Oh yes, you see, that time nobody knew, and no school would give them admission.
And how did the parents took it?
Oh, they took it very well, because there are lots of stories.
Tell
They
us
were
one
very happy.
which really touched your hearts.
You see, Kaveri is a girl. Today, her son is in my school. She's mute, she's deaf and dumb, and her drawing was selected to go to the national level, and it was selected. So Sonia Gandhi ji at that time sent her a ticket to travel to Delhi to collect the ticket. And then she called the air hostess. This story we came to know again from her mother. She told that air hostess, tell my mom my shoe is tight, I need a new shoe. I need to go to take my prize. How will I go with my tight shoe? She made it so clear, communicating with that air hostess, how the mother laughed, and she came and told us. She made us buy a new shoe to go to Sonia Gandhi. You see, so that touched my heart, and she came back with the prize and showed us in school. So sweet. And today Kaveri's son is in my school, class 3, he is in grade 3. And she told her husband is normal, can speak. And so she said, I'm not going to put my son anywhere, I'm in Maria's only. So we have another boy called Sarwar Hannan. He's also the same way, same time, but he passed his art from Shanti Niketan, and today he's an art teacher in my school, and his child, who is a very smart boy, is in my school. So we see it's a kind of a circle which has come around, and we are able to help them.
Full circle.
Full circle, yeah. So we have the inclusive education right from the beginning, 35 years, and we are there. And last year I completed my course in IIM on leaders in the education sector, and my case study was inclusive education, for where I excelled. My case study was taken very well. We have about 55 to 60 children. They are singers, they are pianists, they are dancers, and you know, we've never taught the older children, go and help him, hold his hand. Automatically they run, take the bag and put him on the bus if he misses, you know. So they are already having empathy in them, that the kids are not disintegrating or kind of distinguishing that they cannot and we can, you know.
In today's world, we are lacking this empathy.
Yeah.
We need more.
Yeah. It was in Almaty in Kazakhstan, and about 51 countries participated from all over the world. I was the only one from the Northeast to be attending that, and it was wonderful to see so many people with having drawn towards empathy towards these kind of children. And what we call as special educators, they say the term has gone. Every teacher is a special educator. That means you take care of every child to the last child in your class, and you will understand him better. So I've come back with that message. We are all special educators, and we all need to understand kids today. What they were yesterday is not today the same. Children have become very isolated because living in nuclear homes. So we are making this as a community of happy living in the classroom.
For the parents, those who are listening to you today, what is the mindset shift they need to make in today's world?
To give the correct values to the child. Make the child also feel important in the home. Usually they are shunned, no? Not your job, don't do this, I will do it for you. You know, so never do that. Always take the child with you and help him to understand that you also help me in the daily chores of the house. Or let's read a paper together, what's the news today? Or if you're watching TV, and watch with him or her and see how you can understand. Yeah. Inclusive doesn't mean it's just the special children. It's inclusivity everywhere. Yeah. And that's how parents, I think, need to value the children and give them quality time. We are saying, but when you are in the shoes of the parents, we don't know what is happening, no, in the household, in the home. What is the family structure like? We don't know. But we can only say, give the right values, be understanding, and respect that child. The child will respect you.
You have been in this education sector for the last 3 decades.
Yes.
So what is the biggest shift you have seen in this education system?
The biggest shift that I can see today is the mindset of parents and children have become very different. Today's day, children take it for granted. They tell the parents, they don't ask. That's the shift I see. They don't ask, they just tell them.
Is this a new generation?
New generation, yeah. And I think the parents, on the other hand, think it's okay to go. You go, allow your child to go and
So in that case, what is the art of handling children?
That's what I said. You have to sit with them, eat with them, be with them, especially having one meal together. I'm sure a lot of them do, but actually giving them quality time over dinner.
A family meets together, stays together.
Yes.
So ma'am, you have seen generations, like 3 decades you're saying. So what is one thing you would like to hold on from the previous time?
Is the family values. Values and respect for the elders. That is going haywire. Little bit is missing somewhere. the fabric of family life or the fabric of the society is slowly disintegrating. I think we need to look into this very seriously in schools also. Innocence too. I think adhikali common gusi gusi. Children know too much because of the gadgets.
Yes.
Social media, Instagram is becoming a little of a nuisance if not guided well. You see that the mobile phones today are not really correct to be given to children at a young age, and that is some things that are going wrong. And I think parents do give for convenience to talk to them. Where are you home? Have you done your tuitions? Eat.
কিন্তু ফোন এটা নহলেও নহয়, ডিজিটাল মিডিয়া নহলেও হয়।
Yeah, the times have changed.
Because school also, every classroom, every teaching is on Google Classroom.
Yeah.
Smart, yes.
Smart boards.
The smart board have taken place of the chalkboards.
Yes, yeah. And AI has taken over completely. So mobile should be restricted to a certain time. I mean, you use it till your study time. Before studies, shut your phone, give it to me or leave it and get on to your work. There should be limited. No? We are using because it's like become a lifeline.
1-year-old child who needs a mobile saye khabo. Because convenient ho jay na mukhot ki khumaisa na jane.
I remember my daughter Tarak Mehta Ulta Chashma.
Ulta Chashma, yeah.
Itiao hetu loi loi khai thake de. Itiao.
So spare the rod, spoil the child. Do you think it has lost? Do you think this quote belongs somewhere now, today?
There are different kinds of rods which have come out now. So the rods need to be used judiciously with children who are of growing stage, especially teenagers. They take it to heart. Children's minds are very sensitive. People need to understand that. The bully is a new term which is happening everywhere. And even the little ones, even they have started using foul language, bullying. And this is all environmental effects.
So parents today are so confused how much discipline is okay.
They need not be confused, they just need to be good parents, that's all. If you're confused, that means they don't know how to handle. And if you don't know how to handle, why bring a child to life? Give them time. Communication is the key.
Communication is the key.
Every level, every level.
I met some of the parents and they wanted me to ask you this question. Education has become today like a premium coffee. Good to taste, but not so affordable.
Actually, education is a necessity. It is a must. So it is up to the public's opinion. You pay this much and you get that quality. You throw peanuts, you get monkeys, don't you?
Right.
So you throw something else and you get better quality education. So it's the choice of entirely the parents. This is not a question of getting expensive, but the schools have to have facilities in the school which will give quality education to their own child. So they are not realizing that. We have to pay good salaries to teachers. So therefore there is a question of quality everywhere. And the facilities that every school gives, you have to take into consideration.
Lovely.
How is Delhi Bayou beyond the classroom, beyond education?
Oh, me? Oh, I love plants. Yeah, I can be with the plants the whole day. Now the season is here.
We have seen how
Yeah.
No, now we should go and see. At least the plants I planted all, whatever I could manage in this little garden that I have. So that's one. I'm fond of cooking. And my de-stressing is making pickles also.
Oh.
These are, and moments, I love music. I love to read also.
Whose music you like to listen the most?
Right now is very nostalgic and very heartwarming is Zubin's music.
You have explored so many things, like from cake to handloom, and now this river cruise, Kohuabon.
Basically, I love doing up a good home. I love interiors. I love furniture. Then I went into doing cane business, okay? Then my mother would say, ki like ba better come. So I said, no, I love doing. And I actually made good furniture. I was taken to exhibitions in Birmingham, sponsored completely by NSIC, then government of Assam also. Then another trip to Thailand, Yeah, Bangkok, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Singapore. This was another delegation with government officials. But that was attending conference. Then Bhopal and Goa, where I took furniture, all sold out. That's why I wanted this boat with cane furniture only. Then the cane furniture thing became a little too intensive because it was labor intensive. Although I got help here, there, then I had to travel a lot. Then I said, no, I can't do that. Finally, my school was growing on one side, cane also growing. Then I said, no, I better choose to be with education. That was a call, I think. Then I gave up cane slowly. So that was doing well. If I had remained, maybe I would have been in some place. I wouldn't have been able to be with Guwahati and give back to the society.
Yeah, and how did this Kohuwa Bond came into existence?
That also, you know, I think you've been to my house.
It's beautiful house.
Veranda, and I was sitting there with my sa, biscuit sa khai bohi aso. Then I saw one lonely boat was going. And lonely boat khanot mane mother, father and 2 kids. The mother was rowing, father was fishing. Mane jal marikle, masulai se. And the kids were holding to the fish. Now that touched my heart. See, these people are having, doing this for their livelihood. Probably they'll sell that fish. Probably that fish only they'll go and have at home. What are we doing? This huge expanse of water. Look at that little boat still rowing. And I said, why don't I think of doing this? Then I counted back and maybe try. Then I researched a little. Then I saw there's a very good company in Cochin. And that's the story began then, that I can do. Okay, let me try. And I gave it the name of my mother, Sophia Navigation Company. And the name of the boat is Kohuwa Bond. And very local name. Kohuwa Bond, a bond khan yate grow kore. Aru hetu Kohuwa Bond nam dilu. And it depicts my mother's nature also. She was very quiet but a very strong lady. It Kohuwa Bond too, strong stalk too, and it just goes here and there. It sways and then stands still though. Then came the question of the interiors. Now I wanted a tip-top one. I wanted really done very nicely. Then I have a friend in Delhi. She said, why don't you ask Nanu and Manu? They do interiors everywhere. So I asked them. It's of course lovely. We will come down and we'll check it out. And believe me, they came. One was based in Chandigarh, one in Bangalore. I really admire them, why? They've gone place to place. These also have been bought by them in Hyderabad. Then these we went around to Cane Craft and we chose the design, we ordered in Assam. Then we went to a weaver over here. I said, I want everything ethnic and local. Just like in the bedrooms, I want the name of Kohuwa Bond. Kohuwa Bond or bedrooms, it should be like a Hinkap, Arnai, Boro names, and some other tribes we have given. So we went around from different weavers to check out the designs, and then we chose these designs, which is Hinkap, and this is the original Hinkap design.
There was a time in your life with one hand you were rebuilding your personal life, we can say, and at the other hand you were facing what society thought. So how did you sail through that phase of your life?
The biggest influence, or what I thought was big inspiration that I got, was my mother.
Yeah.
She lost her husband, I lost my father when I was barely 3 years. And I saw her working very hard with bringing up 8 children on her own, single-handedly. She used to run the tea garden, come to Shillong, take care of us, again go back every weekend, labor payment, all that we've seen, and she was handling alone silently. Then I was young, I didn't realize, but probably that impacted me, that if she can do it, and she was very strong, she never took anybody's help. She managed, we got good education, good colleges. My brothers also sailed very well. My sisters also, I have 2 other sisters. And therefore, I think that is one big influence over me. And the second thing is what you're asking is about the challenge. We do have challenges. If it's that very smooth, you roll down and slip, that's it. But when you have challenges, you learn a lot of, life's ways, and you grow better. And these challenges were, in my personal life, there were negative energies. And I would like to say that when negative energies pull you, withdraw and go be positive. And I think I'm a positive person. I didn't think of the negativity around. And I felt that this is what I need to do. And I just carried on. And I got the support also. And of course, yeah, as you say, society, what will they say? I didn't think about that. I thought for myself. Because I knew my vision was very clear. The mission was very clear. And each chapter is opening to another life, which is for the better, I think. So by God's grace, I think I have to thank God for helping me reach this far.
What does your second innings look like, ma'am?
Your second innings.
Good health for myself,
Yeah.
have peace in life, and do the best for my school kids, no? And my child, my daughter, yeah.
If you would like to advise young women about shift, reinvention, so if there is a reset button, life secretly gives you. So what would you like to say to those women who wants to shift in their life? Age is just a number.
Yeah.
Step into your own shoes, grow strong, never give up, and build a career. That's very important. Build a career and stand up for yourself, be empowered. Even if you're a housewife, you can be empowered even as a housewife, right? So have a strong mind, be positive, look ahead. That's all I would say.
I am secretly taking notes.
It's not that, that I'm perfect and I can do everything. No. We also have to go back to our homes.
Yes.
Again, something else is not there. Suddenly she'll say, there gas khatam hoi gol. Even that is something, another challenge.
Yes.
Although it is there, I know. But yet, micromanagement, yes. And you've got to understand that you're only a woman. You can't be a heroine everywhere.
Yes.
You can't be
Yes.
a superwoman
Yes.
to manage everything. So you have to also be humble. You have to let yourself understand that, look, you can only manage this much and don't push yourself beyond. Respect yourself also, yeah.
So we come to our most important and most
Exciting.
segment.
What is that?
That's a quick take from Nellie Ahmed.
Ma'am, it's rapid fire round. One word your students use to describe you.
Very inspiring, and we want to be like you.
Wow.
Go to stress buster.
My plants at home.
Chalkboard or smartboard?
Chalkboard.
One thing today's parents should do more.
Give time to the child. Understand them.
Your favorite quote or life mantra?
Be at peace. Be happy. And the moment you are happy, you will gain everything.
Wow, that's what's staying with me. Montessori in one word.
Hands-on working with kids to understand the value of education.
Wow, ma'am, you nailed it.
You nailed it and you didn't even pause, and I was
Yes.
thinking about my answer.
Was it okay?
It
Yeah,
was
it's
superb.
very nice.
That was amazing. There's so many takeaways for us today.
Thank you.
Lot
so
of
much.
learning.
Thank you to both of you for giving this opportunity to speak so much. And I think I spoke a lot.
I don't think so.
Yes.
You were to the point and very precise.
Oh, thank
And
you.
we
Ma'am.
have a lot of takeaways from you.
Yeah.
And it was a heart-to-heart conversation. Thank you so much for sitting down with us and sharing your journey. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Nellie Ahmed's journey reminds us that education is not about system or processes, it's about souls. If you liked watching this episode as much as we liked recording it, don't forget to like the second innings. We will be coming up with more real stories and honest conversations.
It takes a village to raise a child, but sometimes it takes a child to remind that village what truth, perseverance, and determination mean.
Till then, stay tuned, stay grounded, keep smiling, and live your second innings.
If you care enough to listen, everyone has a story to share. Do write to us. We would love to hear your story. Do write to us at secondinningsteam@gmail.com. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.